Climate change has already become a reality. Everyone is becoming aware that the climate is significantly changing. Nature has literally come off the rails. It is rebelling against mankind. Many scientists have proved that in the last few years the climate has been facing considerable alterations, and this is happening more frequently. Climate change is the result of catastrophic consequences. It is causing damage to ecosystems and the world population. Climate zones are shifting. The average global temperature is rapidly increasing. Glaciers are retreating at an unprecedented rate. Their meltdown is causing sea level to rise. The permafrost is thawing. Coral reefs are under threat and may disappear altogether. Biodiversity is decreasing. All this is mainly due to mankind. With human activities, we have increased the number of greenhouse gas levels in the atmosphere, contaminated the air and the oceans, upset the natural balance of ecosystems, and altered the Earth's surface according to our needs. We have exploited everything nature has generously given us, and now we are facing the consequences of our actions. Nature has started rebelling by causing significant disasters. Since the 70s, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, inundations, landslides, drought, and heat waves have become more intense and devastating. These natural phenomena are now anomalous. This means that they are no longer following a regular trend, and they are not as predictable as before. The natural catastrophes we are witnessing are nothing but a demonstration that nature is uncontrollable and unmanageable, and can unleash all its power in order to get revenge on man's arrogance and abuse. Human beings are nothing compared to the grandeur of nature and will never manage to dominate it. Throughout history, not only has mankind provoked a series of environmental disasters such as nuclear accidents or oil spills in the sea, but it has also caused natural disasters such as hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods to be more intense due to the increasing number of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere, which lead to more devastating natural phenomena. What mankind has not understood yet is that its existence totally depends on nature, and that it is now depleting all natural resources. If we continue to exploit the Earth at the current rate, in a few years' time 2 planets will be needed to meet the energy needs of the entire world population. Throughout the centuries, the relationship between man and nature has significantly changed. Primitive man lived in close contact with nature and worshipped natural forces as deities. Later on, with industrial, technological, and economic development, the demographic growth, and the birth of the concept of progress, mankind has thought about altering and improving nature according to its needs, and its relationship with nature has been broken up, definitely. Contrary to the indigenous tribes who still today live in symbiosis with nature, the so-called civilized man is increasingly far from living in harmony with nature. In order to save our planet and ourselves, we should take the indigenous lifestyle as a model by re-establishing a healthy bond with nature and learning how to live in symbiosis with it. For the indigenous, nature is sacred, and for this reason we must respect it and take care of it. In order to achieve this, we must combine economic development and scientific progress with safeguarding and respecting the environment. This is possible thanks to sustainable development, which has been defined as the development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. To put into practice the concept of sustainable development, we have to produce energy without contaminating the earth. Therefore, we need to use renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, biomass, and geothermal energy. Everyone must take action. Everyone can do something to reduce greenhouse gases emissions, respect the environment, and recover the relationship we have lost with nature. For instance, everybody can limit the use of the car and take public transport instead, or simply avoid buying powerful vehicles and use electric or hybrid cars. We can also reduce waste by collecting it separately and recycling. We can insulate our homes in order to minimize energy consumption, foster the construction of energy-efficient buildings, use energy-saving light bulbs and energy-efficient household appliances, and avoid wasting water. In conclusion, my advice to everyone is to rediscover the pleasure of living closer to nature. I'm convinced that recovering the right balance with nature is possible. It is true that we live on a polluted planet and nature is rebelling, but it is not too late to remedy this situation. There is still a glimmer of hope that we will live in a better and cleaner world. We just need to commit to achieving this goal.